go outside. The snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me with a smile.
We are travelling from Surrey all the way back up to Northumberland today. We have been staying at a hotel for Jack's birthday. It was yesterday, and today we're going home, so we have to make our 8-hour journey back up home. We have been for breakfast already, and now I'm just getting ready. We have to check out by 11. It is 22:11. So we're gonna do this super quickly. I'm just gonna do some really basic makeup. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows and my eyelashes because we do not have the time. The plan currently is we are gonna pack, get ready, go check out, and then we're actually gonna go for a walk around the grounds because we didn't really have time to do that over the past few days. And the place that we are staying at is called Wooden House, and it is an estate, so it's a bit like big. There's a lot of gardens to walk through and things like that, so we're gonna go have a walk around. I'm gonna take some pictures, then we are just gonna make our way home. We were thinking about possibly stopping at Cambridge on the way up because last year when we did Jack's birthday trip we stayed in the Cotswolds, and then we popped into Oxford afterwards, and it was quite nice. And I've always wanted to visit Oxford and Cambridge, and last year we did Oxford, and this year it's possible to do Cambridge because we are like very far south. But the plan was to just see how we feel, so we'll see what time we get finished here and walking about. I apologise because the lighting is horrific here, so I'm thinking I'll stop chatting, I'll get ready and we'll pack, and I'll talk to you after. Checked out. That was stressful. We left that far too late. And I just dropped Jack's white coat on the floor and then stepped on it because I lost my balance, which is just brilliant of me. I have apologised. Great. Right, okay. We are in fact checked out, so we can relax a little bit now. This was the outfit I was planning. Hang on.
Yes,
does this work with long hair though?
Yes, cute.
Do I look like a man?
No.
This was inspired by a Grace Beverly outfit, and she has short hair. So are you sure like
No,
I don't look like a construction worker? No. Okay. I feel like you're mad at me.
I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll sort it out. It's fine.
I'm gonna dry clean.
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
How much battery have you got? You're not telling me. Right. How much battery have you got? That'll do. That'll do. The thing is, I put this cap on because I feel like it's a cute outfit, but taking pictures, it's not going to work, is it? Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, maybe not then. When we were here last night, it was so late. What time was it? It was like 7 o'clock, and there were so many people pulling up here, and we were just like, why is everyone here? Yeah. Like a wedding, this is far too late because people were dressed. Yeah. Like they were dressed. Well, we think it was a Christmas party because there was a loud Christmas party going on.
Seems like there's a wedding today as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's gonna have to do. And then, yeah, okay, right. Should we go take pictures? Let's take pictures. We've just been inside taking some pictures, and now we've just come outside, so I thought I'd show you. These are the grounds. So beautiful. So there's like a walkway all the way up there as well, because our room was on that side, so we could. But beautiful fountain, and then all of the land. It's stunning, isn't it? Mm. And then we've got this side. You can see how big the building is from here, because it stretches all the way from down there to all the way down there. It's absolutely massive. It's huge. We've walked up to Jack says monument, but I don't know if it is a monument. I'm not sure, but it's so pretty. It's lovely. Have a look inside. Got this beautiful tile flooring, and then a proper statue. It just feels so like Grecian. Is that saying about what it is?
No, it's just a reserved signs.
Right. It's a shame there's no like placard talking about why it's here. Yeah. It's very cool. Looks like it's all stone. It's very nice. And then look at this view back at the hotel. It's beautiful. Stunning. There's some steps up going to the top, so we're going to walk around that way now. We made it to the top, and this is the view. We were just saying it's a shame these little trees are here because it blocks like the view of it. And there's plenty of trees around. I'm not being like, chop down the trees. We are very much anti-chopping down trees. But it's just a shame these little twiggy ones are there. Blocks it all. But never mind. You seen like, do you think they're redwoods?
I don't know. Maybe.
They look like baby ones maybe.
Yeah.
Really tall. They're beautiful. We've got statues with their head missing. Not that side though. They've got theirs. They are headless though. There's more steps but they're all blocked off.
It says no access at this time.
Right. They're probably just been left to their own devices. There's nowhere really to go from up here though, is there?
No, there might be walk around, I don't know.
Maybe in summer it's easier, but everywhere's all soaking wet because of the rain. Should we head back down? Yeah. Should we go around the other way and then maybe have a look in the like tree area? And that was where we were staying. So this is the main building, and then that was our room. Still got the windows open. Whoops. There's also this weird thing. We can't figure out what it is. Let me show you. Like, what is this? We were just saying it's such a shame they don't have signs up saying what everything is. Because, like, I actually have no idea what this is. It obviously is, like, old and important, but then it's got a pipe in it. So what, and it's just randomly, like, in the hotel. It's so random. It is a shame there's no plaque.
Yeah, there's some along the back.
Yeah. It's more like stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought maybe it was a water feature, but I don't know.
It does just look like old rock. Like we have somewhere up our way that the entire garden's like this. And that obviously, if it was there, we wouldn't even give it a second guess. But the fact this is just here and there's nothing else like it, it's a bit like, what are you? There's another one through a gate. We can't get in. But there's another little mini one. They might just be lights for the weddings because there's a lot of weddings here. But it's all cornered off. Very odd. This is the walkway that I thought with the redwoods, but there's not really anything. It just kind of loops to this and then you're back round. I thought it was like a woodland walk. We are back in the car. Finished taking some shots. There was another person going around taking pictures of themselves and stuff, and they just looked beautiful. I think I might have mentioned them in the vlog yesterday, where they had like a really, really pretty dress on. They've got a beautiful dress on today. Honestly, they look so good. And I was just like, I give compliments. Like that's something that I do. And I've done it down here as well. And people are like, at me. Yesterday I did it, someone was standing in reception and as I was passing, I was like, you look beautiful. And they were like, thank you. I was just like, I'm sorry. But I don't mind. I feel like we need to give compliments more, so I don't mind. We've just had a chat about what we want to do. And I think the plan currently is, we only have about 15 miles. So we're going to go to the nearest IONI charger, which is about 16 miles away, was it, or something?
50 miles.
Like half an hour away. So we're going to go there, put it on charge for a bit, and then Cambridge is actually 2 hours from here. So we thought we'd drive for a bit after. Once we get closer, see how we feel, if we want to go. Yeah. And then if not, we'll just keep going. And if we're feeling it, we'll go have a look around the town. But we're just going to see, play it by ear, right? Yeah, yeah. We don't have anything we have to rush back for tonight because Jack's off work tomorrow. I have a hospital appointment, but it's not till like 2 p.m, so we've got plenty of time. So we're just going to see how we feel and have a really relaxed, chill day. We just stopped at services and Jack was trying to help someone. What was it? What's happening?
He's going to try the next one along. Tried 3 already. And they're all just doing the same thing, but he's using the website rather than the app. So I don't know if it's just a disconnect between like him sorting on the website and the actual charger itself.
I feel like it's just a thing, isn't it, though, when you've got an electric car, if someone's struggling with charging, you try and help.
Yeah.
We had that once when we were just in Morpeth, so a local charger, and someone had just got an electric car and the garage just hadn't taught them how to charge, so they were trying to plug their cable into the provided cable. Yeah. So we were like, no, you don't do that. So it's nice, I like it. I feel like it feels like a little bit of a community when you try and help other electric owners and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we stopped at an IONI. It looks like quite a big services, to be fair. We are going to be at 80% at 1:25. It's currently 5 to 1. So I think we're just going to sit for a little bit and then head in and try and find some snacks, maybe. Yeah. It looked like it only had an M&S food, so possibly not, because I don't really want to spend a ton of money on snacks. I'd rather just go into like a Sainsbury's or something. But I only say Sainsbury's because I'm desperate to have a look at Sainsbury's Christmas stuff because I love one of their Christmas scents. But it'll be wherever we can find because we're currently on the M25, so we'll figure out somewhere. Right, what have we got? Starbucks, WH Smith, and Nando's though. I don't want to buy from WH Smith, it's too expensive. KFC, McDonald's, Pret. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything. Do you want to have a look in here? Yeah. See, it's £3.50 for a bag of chocolate. I don't want to pay that. It is 1:25. We are on 81%, so we're going to... we've put Cambridge in maps, and basically we're on the A1 until we have to turn off for Cambridge. So we're going to put Cambridge in, and then once we get close to turning off we'll decide. But it's also, we're not going to get there till like 3:30 and we haven't had lunch, so I think we're just gonna see what we want to do. Play it by ear, play it by feel.
The nearest other city really to Cambridge that's a bit closer is like Milton Keynes, but it's off the other way really.
Yeah,
so I think it's either we have lunch in Cambridge once we get there, and it's late, or maybe another services and get something there.
Yeah. Okay, we have pulled up to a Sainsbury's. We pulled over because Jack needed a wee, and then I noticed a Sainsbury's, so I was like, I'll go in and have a look for my candle. But basically we went in and came out and then realised that we're going to be arriving at Cambridge at 4 if we go, and we think it's just going to be too dark, because obviously it gets dark so early. We're not going to be able to see the city or see anything. And also I have a friend who lives there, and I messaged her to see if she was free, and she's not. So I think it would be fine if we're meeting her, because then we're going in to see someone as well. But when we're just going around to look at the city, it's just going to be too dark. It took way longer to get here than expected. There was traffic and things, so I think we're not going, but never mind. So we're just gonna go home. It's currently saying we're gonna arrive at 8 o'clock. That's 258 miles. We obviously will have to charge, so it will be later than that, but I feel like 8 o'clock's not a bad base time. No. We'll probably be getting in at like 9 or 9:30, so it's not bad. But currently we're just trying to figure out what we're doing about food, because it's 3:20 and we were just gonna have a late lunch when we got into Cambridge, but then we're not going. I'm a bit hungry. We went and picked up snacks from Sainsbury's, but it's just like crisps and like packets of chocolate, so it's not good enough for lunch. So we're just trying to figure out what we're going to do with that. I'm a bit sad that we're not going in, because I was saying to Jack, the reason that I wanted to go to Cambridge was to kind of like make today more than travelling. Like I didn't want it to just be about driving, but you're saying you're not fussed, are you? And you think you'd prefer not to go because it'll be dark and we'll not see it. And
yeah, I think I was saying, because there's not like a restaurant or anything we want to go to, or like a specific place, it would just be to look at how pretty it is, and if we can't see it, you can't take photos of it. Yeah, and we can come back. We like I say, we have a friend who is there, so we can visit it another time. But it's just a shame, but it's just not worked out well. But you were saying this morning was nice, like it was,
walking around the hotel and stuff, so it's been a little bit more than driving. We have food. I forgot to start vlogging, so we are already eating. We came for Marks and Spencer's just along the road from where we were. It took like 15 minutes. So currently eating some salmon. We do the like 3 for $8 deal, get one each and then one to share. So I've got salmon. What did you have? The barbecue chicken. And then we've got these. We normally get chicken sausages, but we got the pork ones. And what do you think?
The better soaked in
barbecue.
sauce.
I just think the texture's not very nice. I prefer chicken sausages massively. So we are sitting, eating, and watching TikToks. We are at our next charging stop. They're all full. This has only happened to us a very few amount of times. Like, maybe this is the 3rd time that this has happened. But when it does happen, it stresses me out. But not because like there's no room, because I mean that's gonna happen. But it stresses me out because there's no queuing system. And I know if you're watching this as one of my American subscribers, you're gonna be like, you Brits love to queue. But it means it's orderly. Whereas this is a free-for-all. Like if somebody decides that they're done and they pull out at the same time as someone's pulling in, they could just pull in front of us even though we're sitting waiting for charge. I don't like that. I was saying to Jack they should have, and I'm not even talking about all of them, I'm just meaning the Ionity ones, because they have card payment readers dotted about, okay, in between them. And I think at the beginning of the charges where you pull in, because the majority of the time they're in car parks that are a one-way system. So I think at the beginning there should be a pool with an RFID thing on. You should tap the RFID with the app, and then that should start a queue system, and then you can park wherever you want, and then that means it's a queue system. And Jack was like, yeah, but people could still jump the queue. And I was like, yes, but at least then they've jumped the queue and been an arsehole about it, and you can go up to them and be like, you've jumped the queue. Whereas in this, they're just gonna be like, oh, well, I didn't see you, when that's not true. I have been the Karen on the other side of this before though. I'll never forget about it. Was that your birthday trip when I did that?
Yeah, I think so.
We were at Wetherby. I don't even want to tell this story, but I'll do it anyway. We were at Wetherby, and they don't have Ionity chargers, but they have a load of fast chargers, and there was some spaces next to it, and there was a few cars there waiting for the charge, and the car next to us I didn't realise was a petrol car. Not a petrol car. I thought it was petrol. So when a space opened up, I pulled out really quickly because Jack didn't pipe up at this either, so it was Jack as well. I pulled forward, and then this guy appeared from nowhere and just stood in the space, and he was like, "No, I'm coming in here," and I was like, "Well, no, because we've been waiting." And he was like, well, I can't remember what he said. I think he said, "I've been waiting," yeah. And I was like, well, no, because I haven't seen you. And then I got annoyed, and I was like, well, I didn't shout at him because I don't really shout at people. But I was saying to Jack, I was like, it's not fair. We've all got a charge. Like, I was getting annoyed. And then I pulled out and when I got into another space, because someone actually left pretty similar time. And so I went into the other one. And then I realised that was the car that was sitting next to us. And I just didn't realise that was an electric car. And I went over and I apologised. So I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise that was you sitting there. Because I thought it was somebody who'd like just got out the car and like ran for the space, but I did apologise. So I have been in the, but if there was a queuing system, I wouldn't have been awful. No, that they were in front of us. I'm very about fairness. Like, yeah, you've been waiting for longer, so yes, that is your spot. But it was just when I thought he was cutting in. But anyway, or even if it's just on the phone, like Ionity, there's an Ionity app. If you could just click the app and be like, I'm waiting, and then you could see like 2 other people waiting, would be like, oh, okay, so we're not next. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I also feel like if you could do that on the app, it would be good to then see like, not specifics because I understand that there's safety issues and stuff, but then you could see like what charge people were at, so you know if you're waiting. So like we've pulled up and there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6. If everybody on here was at 20%, we'd probably just be like, oh, well, there's no point waiting. But if everyone was to hear it was, or like one person was at like 80%, we'd be like, oh, well, we'll wait about. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like there needs to be a better system about it. I don't mind waiting. I know a lot of people would mind and be like, this is why I don't want an electric car. But I don't care. I just wish it was logical and organised. But there is someone coming out, so hang on. We are on charge. Jax just went in to go fill our waters up. So we are currently, oh, where are we? Peterborough. We're next to Peterborough. So then we have got 2 hours to go till we get to the Leeds Ionity station because we need tea. So we're going to go to the Leeds one because the Leeds has a Nando's, which is a really good stop for a services stop for tea, and then we can get charged there, and then after that it's 2 hours again, so we've got about 4 hours to go, and then with the stop in the middle we're just going to start charge here until we need to. We're currently on 125 miles, and then it's 114 miles to the Leeds services, and we have 126 miles now, but obviously you want to have some leeway, so we're going to charge to 150 miles, which will probably take about 15 minutes. So Jack's just gone to pop in to get some water, and we'll just chill for a little bit. It's nice to have a little bit of a break of driving. I think we're going to swap over and Jack's going to drive for a little bit. We'll see how that goes, because I've been feeling a bit off the last few days in terms of like motion stuff, and driving does really trigger that, but because we're on just the A1, I feel like I might be alright, so we'll see how it goes. Had some food.
Full of chips.
Full of chips. I'm so full. Nando's. There was a bit of a, not a faff, that's too big of a word.
They were really good about it, weren't they?
They were really good about it. I am basically, I'm allergic to oranges. I've mentioned it on the channel, I think, before, but I'm allergic to oranges. And Nando's, when in restaurants, it's a bit of a mixture as to whether I say anything. Because normally, food, there's no oranges, but the bar is the issue. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, I've had a few instances in the past where randomly they'll just put an orange in my drink. It happened literally a few weeks ago when I went out with Han for their birthday. Just got an orange in my water for some reason. So sometimes I'll say it, sometimes I don't. And then at Nando's I don't say it because
I know there's no oranges. And obviously the refill, I know there's going to be no kind of like contamination. Just to not deal with that panicked faces when it's not one of the big allergies.
Because they've got to check a folder, they've got to...
So I didn't say anything, and then we opened the menu, and Nando's have got a new sauce on, Fanta orange. And obviously, with it being the sauce, it'll have been all over the cookers. So I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to say something. So I said something, they were fine, it was good. It was the end of the night as well, so I don't think they minded cleaning down the grills. But then, we were talking about allergies, and I said to Jack, I was like, I think I might be allergic to strawberries as well, you know, because when I was drinking this, because I got a strawberry daiquiri last night at the bar.
You know what one?
Yeah, a mocktail. And I was like, when I was drinking that, my tongue was tingling, and obviously that is a telltale sign that you were allergic to something. So I was like, and strawberries also do make me feel sick after I've had them a lot of the time. And I was saying to Jack, I was like, I think I might be allergic to strawberries. And he was like, oh, maybe it's like a fructose, because I'm allergic to a lot of fruits. I'm allergic to orange juice. We think maybe passion fruit and mango as well. So he was like, maybe it's a fructose. And I was like, maybe. And I was like, is there anything else that I have? And then Jack was like, how did it get brought up?
I think I said maybe there was...
Or added fructose in the blend. And I was like, what do you mean in the blend? And he was like, well, I was watching your strawberry daiquiri get made, and it was like a pre-made...
It was like a pouch.
Yeah. I was like, that might have had oranges in it. And honestly, all day I have felt so funky, and I've been saying to Jack, it feels like allergies, like my throat feels swollen. I was like, it feels like I'm having an allergic reaction, but we could not for the life of us think of what I've ate today that could have oranges in. Like, there was nothing that it could have been. Jack said that in there, I was like, I drank a full strawberry daiquiri yesterday that was a pouch, and pouches sometimes will just throw orange juice in to make them sweeter. But the menu didn't say it was pre-made.
Because I said to them, because I ordered a old fashioned, which often has an orange slice in it, and orange bitters, and I said like, no, like, can I have it with no oranges? And then she was about to put like a bit of dried fruit on the top of your
like
daiquiri.
What you do in porn star martinis, like a proper dried fruit.
And I said, oh, can we not, because it looked like it was going for the orange jar, and I was like, oh, can we not put an orange on, if that's all right. I didn't say allergy because I didn't want to panic them, but I just said, like, can I put an orange on?
But you were very explicit about no oranges.
Yeah.
But
obviously if it's a pre-mixed bag of like
they're probably not even going to think about it.
No.
So I think I'm having an allergic reaction, and that's why I felt off all day.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of pleased that that we've figured it out.
You know.
Because I've literally, we've been so confused, because all day I've been going, why do I feel like I'm having an allergic reaction? And it's because I had a big strawberry daiquiri last night that I think might have had orange juice in it. But it's good, because it means I'm not allergic to strawberries, I think. Because when I drank it, I literally was like, my tongue is tingling. It's probably the thing I'm allergic to. It said on the... It normally says on the menu whether it's a pre-made mix, and normally, like, if they have non-alcoholic strawberry daiquiris, normally it's not, it's just blended strawberry and some juice. But never mind, we're all good. I don't get poorly. I just feel like what I'm feeling now. And I didn't feel sick last night, which is great. So we're gonna go back home.
Yeah, how far are we out?
Let's have a look. Google is saying that we are 119 miles away from home, and it's 2 hours and 4 minutes, and we have 207 miles. So we're gonna be flying plenty. Jack's gonna drive because, like I say, I am not feeling 100%, and because it's been straight roads, I've actually been okay with me motion sensitivity thing. The other exciting thing about our charger, just seeing what electric cars pull up. So what we've got an electric Mini.
That's a
Hyundai. What is it? Kona. That one, I think that's the other e-tron on the end, you know?
That's the short e-tron.
And then the big e-tron. And then us.
In a Mustang Mach-E.
Who is the best? No, I'm joking. Right, we're gonna go home. Let's go home. As you can see, we are home now. We got home at 11:30, I think it ended up being, so I didn't film. We were knackered, we went to bed, so I didn't vlog anything. I apologise, but it was 11:30. We don't really know what happened with the charge, because it definitely didn't perform as well on the way up as it did on the way down. We ended up charging 3 times overall, and like full. Actually, it was more than 3 times. It was 4 times we ended up charging, and like full charges as well. When we stopped at that Sainsbury's one, those were fast. They were doing better than the Ionity chargers. They were really good. But yeah, we just needed to charge more, and then obviously we were in Nando's for a while because we just had a meal.
but like I said, we weren't rushing home for anything, so we didn't mind it taking a little bit longer. You definitely can do quicker journeys than what we do when we like drive in an electric car. It's just we don't mind taking time. I feel like people are so off put by having to charge, but you can do it better and easier than what we do. But it was a nice drive. We just chatted about serious topics as per usual, and then listened to a podcast as well. It was a really nice drive, and it was a really lovely trip, wasn't it, my love? It was lovely. So now we're just recovering from it, but I've come on to end this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the little trip away. If you did, please make sure to leave the video a like, comment, share and subscribe if you are new. We're on the last few weeks of Vlogmas, so literally any engagement is greatly appreciated. I have noticed that you guys have been like liking the videos more recently, so thank you so much, because it definitely helped. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall hopefully see you in another day of Vlogmas. Shout bye.
Bye.
Bye.